Go back. I want to be monkey. All right. X-Men Grand Design by Ed Piskor. I was a fan of Ed Piskor because of his work on Hip Hop Family Tree, and I'm not a hip hop fan. So what Ed does is he takes tons and tons of information and he condenses it into like this comic that basically has like years and years and decades worth of information all stuffed into one tight package. So basically, Piskor takes all of the decades of the X-Men's history and even the history of Marvel Comics before the X-Men show up, and he condenses it all into one ongoing story. And his coloring is also brilliant because he knows that the look of old school comics is a very particular look. A lot of recoloring of comics doesn't capture that look because it just uses basically a paint bucket effect. So he actually recreates the look of an old newsprint comic. So basically, if you like Ed Piskor, you're going to love it. If you like the X-Men, you're going to love it. Even if you don't like the X-Men, this might be a really good introduction to the X-Men because Piskor has a way of, his passion comes across, and he'll kind of like, it's like he's taking you on a journey through the history of these characters. Even if you aren't that familiar with them, that's exactly the point. This would be a great first comic for you. He does some interesting stuff using bright white for kind of like a shining effect in places. In addition to the behind the scenes info, he also recolors the very first issue of X-Men in his style. That's basically to recreate the old halftone dot effect work. So very impressive work. Check it out. You're going to love it.